It truly is a special place, a stadium every football fan should visit should he or she get the chance. The Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary position as always by Lee Dixon. And we're certainly in the mood for Champions League group stage action. It's Real Madrid facing Galatasaray.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in game one. Always think that if you win your home games and don't lose your away games, you've got a good chance of progressing.
It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day one, underway. And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois, the Belgian, will be in goal. Sergio Ramos plays with Rafael Varane at the back. Toni Kroos starts with Luka Modric in central midfield. And leading the line today is Karim Benzema. The opposition starting 11. An element of caution about this selection.
Yeah, 4-5-1, Derek. The 5 players behind the lone striker.
And in with a real chance. Only the keeper to beat. Real Madrid get the throw-in. This is Kroos. Marcelo. And the cross is very much on. A poor cross, all things considered. And really, that would be meat and drink to most goalkeepers.
Yeah, goalkeeper fully in control there.
And if you want midfield authority, Toni Kroos is your man. Lee, what sort of performance do you think he has in him?
Well, he's a playmaker, it's simple as that. If you give him the space, he will destroy your team. So close him down. Make sure he doesn't get the room he needs.
Can they get themselves in front here? A brisk start and a quick goal.
Well, the manager would have said, keep it tight at the back and see if we can nick an early goal, and they certainly have done. Hit the target, tick, power, tick, goal, tick.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. And they're playing once more. Real Madrid with the lead here. Badu Ndiaye. Here's Belhanda. And attempting the through ball. Up a dead end, alas. Younes Belhanda. Defensive efficiency personified. Marcelo. Toni Kroos. Now Casemiro. Eden Hazard.
Well, it was an incredible campaign, wasn't it? It's hard enough to win the Champions League, but to go on and repeat that success is really, really difficult. But they are a massive club, big expectations, top players. They need a bit of luck along the way. They certainly had some of that last season, but you expect them to go deep into this competition. Can they go all the way, though?
In possession, Marcelo. Now Casemiro. And make no mistake, Lee, Real Madrid expect to progress to the knockout stages in every Champions League campaign. Nevertheless, every Champions League match, irrespective of the stage, is a special occasion involving the merengues.
Well, it is. They're football royalty, as they say, and every time they take the pitch, they expect to win, let alone in the Champions League, La Liga, any competition they're in.
And the goalkeeper, as you would expect, once again doing his job.
Yeah, that's it, his job. Get behind the ball and save it.
Well, they get high marks for that move, but they couldn't make it count. Mariano. Feguli. So a throw in here. Any sort of lead is important. They have the lead. What have you made of it so far?
Well, Real will be happy if it stays like this for sure. There's still some work to do in the second half, though. With the clock ticking down before their half-time cup of tea, it's imperative the players stay concentrated.
Courtois with the easy save. Eden Hazard. This is Kroos. Eden Hazard. And on the volley, that's not exactly how he intended to catch it.
Well, it's worth a chance. 1 in 10, it goes in the top corner. 9 out of 10 goes where it did do.
Nagatomo. Badu Ndiaye. Now, what can he do here? And it's Belhanda. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Benzema. Gareth Bale. And it's in. Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Wow, what technique when the ball comes to you and you don't need a touch and you can just whack it first time like this. What a goal.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. So 2-0 now. Feguli. And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. And given away. Toni Kroos. They're advancing here, Real Madrid. Can they take advantage of the position they're in? And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Marcelo. Toni Kroos. Benzema waiting. Not messing around with that clearance. Thundered clear. This is Kroos. Modric. Casemiro. Toni Kroos. Look at Modric. And a strong tackle. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. And it is substitution time at this juncture. Not just from one side, but from both. And he's cleared his lines. Hazard on the ball. Crossing possibilities. Marcelo. Now Casemiro. Corner for Real Madrid. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. So the corner played into the box. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. This is James Rodriguez. He has time to play it over. Marcelo. Benzema waiting. And clears his lines. James Rodriguez. James Rodriguez. Vasquez. Luka Modric. Clattered away. Here's Belhanda. Sofiane Feguli. This is Sergio Ramos. Karim Benzema. Hazard. Well, it's come down to... Well, he's opened up the defence here. Carrying a genuine threat here. And options in the centre. And it's gone out for a throw-in to Real Madrid. Here's Ramos. James Rodriguez. Marcelo. The ball with James Rodriguez. The ball with Luka Modric. Now Casemiro. Sofiane Feghouli. Well, let's see, does he mean business? And a pretty straightforward stop for the goalkeeper there.
Yeah, weak shot, straight at him, no problem for the goalie.
Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Marcelo. Space and time for the cross. Lucas Vazquez at the ready. Well, a sloppy clearance. What can the opposition do with this? Tremendous block. And behind it goes the concession of a corner here. And a short corner is the preferred option here. And it's a case of just 5 minutes left. Feghouli. Here's Belhenda. And now Donk. Badu Ndiaye. Now, what can he do here? Eden Hazard. Now Casemiro. The ball with Luka Modric. And that brings the action to its conclusion. You've got to say, Lee, a horrible night at the office.
It's not a disaster, it's only game one. We can't afford any more slip-ups. That result will eat away at the players until game two comes along.
A more than acceptable performance tonight from Luka Modric, Lee.
Well, he played well, scored a goal. Your family will be really proud of you, fella.